And I just want to say that's what I felt the past 7 pods we've done together, you idiots, and I hate you. You're pieces of and I'm out. Oh, mamma mia! Oh, mamma mia! Is there a Lucas Miani here? Oh, welcome back to the Italy. We would like to give baguette to you in Italy. Yes, welcome back to the Genius Ball Podcast. Mr. Luke Miani is here in the podcast to join us.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you doing this?
Does that mean I'd like a baguette? We have a baguette right here.
This is...
I don't actually.
God.
Dude. I wish I could say this is the first time that Sam was super racist when a guest came on the show. It's not like we had a guest before where Sam said some stuff and did some stuff that had to be cut out because we realized afterwards that maybe he shouldn't have done it. So I'm sure this will come back to bite Sam. What are you wearing?
Do you feel at home, Luke? Do you feel like you are back with the people?
Did you buy that hat for this?
He's back with the people. Everybody, Lucas, be honest. Everybody, round of applause. Yeah.
Sam, where and when did you get that hat? Please tell me. The best answer is that you got it for this podcast because the other answer is that you just have it.
No, my grandpa died, so I just took it off his dead body. Right before he went into the ground, I swiped it.
Okay. Rocky start for this one. Luke Miani's back on the show, though. Yay!
For the last time.
Last time
No,
for me, too.
we were going through my grandparents' house, and I saw this. And then when I connected the dots that the number 1 Italian person of color, Luke Miani, was coming on the show.
Can we not?
Italian or POC, bro?
John, I have a serious question for you. How do you salvage 1 single minute from this podcast?
I don't. I'm just gonna put it up. Every episode, I'm risking my career. And this one feels pretty. I'm feeling pretty spicy about this one.
Is this not a sick hat though? Mamma mia!
Everyone complains that the podcast is late. This is why. Because Sam does some shit, and I have to take a whole day out of my normal work schedule to fix his life.
Hey, can you show the image and then the side by side with Luke that I have featured?
Oh, God.
Okay, so recently I had this discovery. Is that not the same person?
Why do I come?
Dude,
bro, that's the
Sam,
same person.
you are the absolute worst for audio listeners. The worst. The majority of our audience that listen through audio,
they don't even know
you
what
just
you
make.
Just showed.
Well, it was Sid from Ice Age because he
look up a picture of Sid from Ice Age.
Looks like Sid from Ice.
Name 1 single characteristic.
Your eyes.
Incorrect.
No.
Wait, can you
nose.
purposely make buck teeth real quick?
And your 2 little teeth. Bro!
Okay, there it is.
What I'm saying.
There it is. We've done it.
Sam has actual buck teeth. Look at that.
We've done it.
No, I don't. My teeth are perfectly parallel.
Wait, Sam, do
I'm
you have
seeing a
buck
little
teeth?
gappage.
Sam.
Okay, listen. I do have a gap, and I wear the retainer. I didn't wear the retainer last night. Here, zoom in.
Look at that. I'm seeing gappage
Talk.
there.
Can you say, "Hey, welcome to Apple Track"?
Hey, welcome to Apple Track.
No,
yay! Guys, Apple Track's rebrand. Can we? Let's just.
Speaking
Apple
of,
News.
yeah, everyone
Apple
has
News.
been. I saw comments that are like, "Hey, can you talk about this on Genius Bar? Like more about the rebrand?" But we've been talking for almost a year. You've been talking about this on this podcast, and people just fucking pay attention.
Has it really been a year?
It's been close to a year since you've been talking about rebranding.
You've been so slow.
Wow.
I almost fell asleep waiting for you to rebrand.
Listen, man.
You gotta hurry up.
I think it was worth it. Okay, so I rebranded.
Okay,
Clearly,
right
YouTube
there.
is not caught up.
No. Fuck.
Yeah, right
Okay.
here.
Now, don't do anything. Don't do anything. Don't do anything.
Yep.
Don't do anything.
I know.
For audio listeners, I will describe. Sam, this scoundrel, this slimy, squeezy scoundrel, with his rebrand that also included copying a front page tech thumbnail and a front page tech title almost exactly. So now you're front page tech, but better.
Yes. So exactly. So what I did to come up with this title is this is a real story. I went to youtube.com Front Page Tech.
No, tell me
went
you're
to your
lying.
videos.
Tell me you're lying.
I went to popular, and I saw your most popular video. So I said, "Sweet, I will just copy the first part of that, but with iPhone 15."
And you did my face. You did the thing.
No. That is not your face in this one. That is not your face in this one.
It's kind of your face. That I do this and on my thumbnails, and it's weird.
Yeah, he does that like every single day.
Luke, you are the jury.
Can I also be the judge and the executioner?
You may.
Okay, in that case, I find Sam guilty on all counts and is sentenced to death immediately.
Dude, that would be his lucky fucking dies in that hat. That's how he goes
sounds
out.
Honestly, I think that is a worthy curse.
Yeah.
So far, reaction is good, Sam? Yes?
Yeah, people seem to really like Apple Track.
How do you feel? Because you were nervous for a long time.
Oh, dude, I was like I have anxiety. I've talked about that, right?
What is going on?
And I thought it was because of like the big Japan trip that Luke and I are about to go on that I was just like anxious about a lot happening, but like I was like actually feeling like quite panicked over the past week. And like as soon as like I don't know, I just feel like as the rebrand went live, I feel like better again. I don't feel as stressed.
That's good.
So, yeah, I was very stressed. I mean, yeah, like I remember rebranding. So in history of my channel real quick, you know, the OGs remember, I launched in 20...
OS.
Did you just fucking yawn?
Yeah.
When I'm about to give a little history of my channel, you just yawned?
Mm-hmm.
That's just really, really disrespectful and rude, and I'd like an apology.
That's disrespectful and rude? Not the intro of this episode?
Yeah. You're really going to lecture me about disrespect when you played a Mamma Mia pasta song and put on a hat that you stole from your grandparents and did a fake Italian accent?
I didn't call it the Mamma Mia pasta song. You called it the Mamma Mia pasta song.
Be that as it may, I didn't play the song.
Okay, so my channel started in 2013 as I Update OS. Very bad name, obviously.
Not bad. No,
terrible.
It's not bad.
I mean, it matched 2013. 2018, I'm like, it's probably time. I Update OS is too long. That's weird. Let's do I Update. Just like cut off the last two letters. It's way more simple. Cool. So I do I Update. And I just remember like changing. People were like, okay. Like people didn't like react negatively, but they were just like, okay. Like the amount of comments I've gotten today where it's like, I love the new like thing. I'm like, whoa, that's crazy. Like I've never gotten that.
Apple Track is one of those brand names that just pisses me off because I could have had it. Basically, is the problem.
Yeah.
It's
Apple
such a
Page Tech.
perfect name, and I'm upset.
Thank you.
Yeah, honestly, I'm surprised that with all of the Apple themed news aggregators out there that nobody was like, we're tracking Apple Track.
Sam
well,
did
I
it.
think the reason is
No
they're
way.
all legacy brands. Like 9 to 5
Well, that's what
Mac,
I'm saying is they
Mac
got there
rumors.
early. Like you're telling me that back in like 2005, no one was like, we're tracking Apple.
I think there was like
that-
Mac Tracker or something back in the day. But
That's
yeah,
worse,
I don't know.
though. You see, Apple Track is objectively like how did it take until like what 2020? Is that when you started Apple Track, or was it
May of
2019?
2020.
Yep.
So how until May of 2020 did no one think to put those two words together?
How did you think to
Sometimes-
put those two words together?
Well, because the original idea for Apple Track was to track you, John, like leakers.
Why
and
don't
then
I
prove
get?
you
So
wrong.
I should be getting
Yeah, I
royalties
like that
because I
idea.
started Apple Track basically, and you stole my
you
thumbnail
are
when
the
you put Apple
reason.
Track on YouTube. So
You
I
are
should
the
be getting
reason.
a percentage.
Okay, I didn't necessarily
Court
steal the
says
thumbnail.
John is right, so you're gonna have to pay royalties.
I would like 20%
20%
of
John, do you wanna-
everything forever,
That sounds
always.
low.
30%
I'd go
of
more,
everything.
yeah.
40?
30%.
45%
45
like
to
YouTube.
a YouTube.
45%. So anyway,
I will
thank you
await my
guys.
check in the mail.
I'm happy that it launched well. The video's doing well.
You're feeling well in your balls?
No, I still have a cold there. But no, Concept Central is like a god. He animated, like he did all the branding work. He did the iPhone. We need to show the iPhone 15 animation because it's actually so
Yeah,
good.
we need to show it on our
And
audio podcast.
I want you guys to react. You're really, really pissing me off by when you keep saying that. like you're really, really
Dude,
frustrating. Me. You bring that up every 5 minutes.
Because it's true. Anyway,
So anyway,
I will
would like to
describe
show
it. Don't
this
worry.
video. Okay. So Concept Central helped me with this. Let me just play this video and you guys can react
Sharp
to it.
as hell.
It's so
All right.
good. and he's
Shameless
amazing.
plug. Go.
Here we go. Dude, look at that. You got the
iPhone comes
stainless
in.
Steel.
Lights come in
Titanium.
onto iPhone. Wallpaper.
Oh, remove all ads.
An ad.
Love that.
Look at that, bro. Look at he
this shot is
recreated
fucking
Apple Park.
nuts.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
YouTube.com/geniusbar. It's worth going to see.
Actually, youtube.com/@appletrack. Yeah, dude, and he made this little logo. Like, oh.
Yeah.
Sharp as hell,
Sorry.
Sam.
Yeah, that was, like,
Congratulations.
That was
Thank
super
you.
next level. I'm not going to lie.
I'll play. You know what? I'll even play the song that I play for people when they get congratulated on this show. Are you ready? That's for you, bud.
That's the first time I've ever done that.
Yeah, it's
Good
just
job,
for you.
Sam.
Dude,
It's kinda
that
fun. You
song has
finally
infiltrated
did
my
one
life.
thing.
Like, Sam and I were on a FaceTime call today, and he said something, and instinctually I wanted to play that song. We were not doing the podcast, we're just on
That's
FaceTime,
real.
but I just want to reach for that song when something
That's
good
real.
happens.
Hey, speaking of Apple, why don't we talk about news? Because we
What a
definitely
transition.
we've really hooked the audience on this one, guys. We've really got them in
look,
with the Apple news.
frontpagetech.com. Look at that.
Look at that, the only source for online Apple news. Where do
Yeah, it's not much of goodness.
let's get Luke's take on this because this was. The
Oh
big
my
story
God!
last week.
We haven't done a podcast since this happened. Oh yeah, we did last week.
We did with Sarah Dici, but
Okay.
this is about sideloading. Apple's going to
Yes.
allow this. Luke, what do you think? Should Apple allow sideloading? Should they be forced by a government to put the apps on the iPhone?
Oh my God. Look,
I
here's the
know.
thing. I honestly don't have a problem with sideloading apps because I think you should be able to do whatever you want with your phone. Now, this is Apple. We all know that they're not going to make it easy. As a Mac person who very frequently downloads apps that are not on the App Store, Apple has over the years made it harder and harder to get various things done. I've had to, boot into recovery and use Terminal to disable system integrity protection on pretty much every Mac I've ever owned. So they're not going to make it easy. It's not like, hey, stick your Bitcoin malware right in here. Get on in here. Use it up. Like, they're not going to do that. But I think if you want to be able to do something that you normally couldn't on your iPhone, and it's only affecting your phone, you should be able to do that.
I agree, but do you think a government should be forcing it? That's the kicker for me.
Here's the question
that-
for Luke, I think.
Okay.
Is Apple and the App Store on the iPhone a monopolistic environment that stifles competition to you? think
I
that's the
believe that
question.
it is.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
You're both wrong.
So here's the
I will die
problem
in
with the
this
App
hill.
Store. The problem with the App Store is that it is run in such a way that it can prevent a lot of applications from going through, or it can prevent the effective updating of applications. I know a lot of people. My podcast co-host, Noah, he has an app on the App Store with a couple thousand downloads that he just works on for fun, basically.
Mhm.
And almost every single time he has to update the app. Every other month, let's say. Almost every single time they hold his app for review and he has to go back and explain why something does something that it does, and explain why, like, the App Store reviewers are always misinterpreting parts of his code and being like, you have to have them sign in through an account, but the entire function of his app links to another account like Spotify.
Okay.
So like every single time he has to update, he has to like re-explain the entire function of his app and like briefly have it pulled from the App Store overnight for him to do that. And that's on a very, very simple app. He's not monetized. He doesn't have in-app purchases. He hasn't even touched that whole side of the argument.
Yeah.
So if it's that difficult for just like an individual person making an app that's for fun and a couple people that use it, you can only imagine how much of a burden that can be on other apps, or if it's something that just Apple says, nope, that's not in our app store, so therefore it's not on an iPhone, period. Like, there are a lot of apps that are Android only because Apple just says, nope, we don't want that. We're not doing it. Not happening.
My issue with the whole like calling a monopoly thing is that it launched like this. This is how it launched. And you can't. Apple shouldn't be a victim of their own success, is my point. That this is how, it wasn't like it started out a certain way, and then after they got 1 billion users, they started stifling competition. This is how it was. This is how developers chose to use it. This is how users chose to use it. So I don't see it as a monopoly. There's many other choices you have. If choice is really what you're after, Android is the best option. I don't think that iPhone users, I don't think that's their main focus. 99% of iPhone users have no fucking clue what sideloading is. They have no idea. And I do believe, like, this is not a thing that the people want. Maybe Tech YouTube wants it, maybe Reddit wants it, but this is not. I'm all for government stepping in if it's a safety concern, like seatbelts or stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But to just remove a core principle from a company that has been there from the beginning is not okay to me, and that just rubs me the wrong way. I am all for sideloading. I would like it to be on the iPhone because I'm that type of user. If they make it similar to Mac OS where you have to like opt in and agree, cool. I think that's how it should be. But I'd be over the moon happy if Apple chose to do this. They didn't choose to do this. The government chose it, and I don't like that. That's my issue.
So, if I may, I think that I think you have a fair argument. The App Store launched in 2008 on iPhone OS 2, which I found out because I unboxed the iPhone that it introduced on just a week or two ago. Nice. A little good tie-in there. But I think that what you're seeing here is you can look at it and say, look, this is how it's always been. Nothing has changed. But the thing that has changed is the scope. Because in 2008, the iPhone was a pretty small subsection of the smartphone, and the smartphone was a small subsection of communication. When you look at things now, probably half the world is on iPhones. This is a massive...
Because Apple's principles were enough for the customer to buy.
Look, when you talk about, I would argue that this is a situation of large-scale capitalism. Okay? So when you talk about capitalism on a very fundamental level, that's not you're talking about choice and competition.
Hold on. Do you know what he's ringing right
Luke,
there?
Are you a lefty bobefty?
Oh, God. Is this... Look...
I have a lefty bobefty bell. Every time Sam says something that's really left, I ring the lefty bobefty bell. Okay, go ahead.
All right, enjoy your little bell.
It's your bell now.
So, I mean, let me put this in terms that someone like yourself could understand.
What is that supposed to mean, Luke? Go on.
Do you like Elon Musk?
I do not.
Because I think we would both end up in a similar position on Elon's handling of Twitter, which is that removing content moderation on a platform that is as broad as Twitter can be dangerous. And so I would argue that having monopolistic control over the iPhone, while not dangerous, like, spreading disinformation and all of that stuff, that when you look at a large scale thing like the iPhone, I think you can make a similar parallel with Twitter.
I disagree. Like a lot.
Okay.
Should we just move on? Should we just leave it there?
Yeah.
Oh.
We need something to play for John when he's himself.
What kind of... Do I need a bell?
Oh, I know.
You can play. You can just play the Italian soundtrack for Luke from now on.
This is gonna be. Wait, do I have it? Oh no, that's not it.
I'm afraid.
I think it's this.
I don't know if this is gonna go well. I feel like he's gonna have some sound in there that's gonna get us canceled. Sorry. That was so loud. I blew out my eardrums.
Why do you have these sounds?
Terrible.
I don't know.
Why is he still wearing the hat? That's what I want to know.
Are you gonna wear the hat the whole episode?
I'm about to enter my Joker phase.
Your face?
And you don't want to see me when I'm mad.
Oh, we know, dude. When Sam is mad,
that's
I
the
call it
cringiest thing
going
I've ever
Sam.
said. No, it's me being assertive. He calls me being assertive going Sam.
No, like there's sometimes because we have this company together, and we'll get an email right that requires a certain type of reply, and there like it happened like I think it was last week. We got an email. I was like, wait, did you reply yet? Because I'm afraid you're gonna Sam it. Like I should reply. Because I can go softer. Like, there's a time when a soft reply should come through. Sam is at 11 all the time in business, and he's a ruthless man. Look at him. Look at this man.
Listen. I don't go around telling people that I'm going to do stuff for them and then halfway kind of do it when I feel like it. I do it. So when other people say, hey, we're going to do this for you, and then they're like, oh, we're actually not going to do this for you. I'm like, well, that's pretty much a fundamental principle of a relationship is that you do what you say you're going to do and not do something else. So yeah, I tend to be like, this is unacceptable. Not really many excuses. If you're not communicating what's going on, it's like, yeah, get your shit together. I feel like that should be that controversial.
For real.
Yeah, because it's just like, I mean, yeah, there's been issues with folks I work with, and then they don't do it, and I'm like, you guys got to figure this out, or we're gonna have to figure us out. It's just how I deal with relationships. I'm never wrong. I'm always right, and I just can't figure out why I'm single. Like I just can't crack the code, guys.
You were sending those emails.
A few reasons.
What are
actually, what are they, Luke? What are the reasons?
The same reasons Elon Musk is bad.
Look, Sam, you've got a little bit of an incel thing going on.
Ooh, that's big.
No, he didn't.
What's big?
Are you just leaving it at that?
Yeah, no, that's it.
Yikes.
All right, guys, we just discovered I'm an incel. Everybody pour one out.
And a lefty bobefty. We are in a catastrophic news drought.
No, we're not. You always say this. Let's go into the news.
No,
we just heard about the 15-inch MacBook Air like 3 days ago. That's like my favorite
why is
thing
that
in the whole
picture not
world.
loading?
Maybe you should get
That's
better at your
it.
site.
That's what it looks like.
It's because you bro, the image is a TIFF. Why did you upload a TIFF?
Hey, first of all, I didn't
file.
upload it.
Well, yeah, I tried to open it and it just downloaded to my computer. That's how big it is. It was like, we can't even look at it. It just has to go on your hard drive.
You're welcome. Okay, so a 15.5-inch Mac. What is it? A MacBook Air?
Yeah. By the way, the image is not visible on any website.
It is for me. I don't know why.
Large.
No, I can't see it. I opened it up on Safari and Chrome, and I'm just seeing that blank ass.
Rest in spaghetti. Never forget.
Yeah.
Apple Track would never. Just saying. Anyway, let's talk about this new MacBook Air. Luke, will you be buying, and why will you be buying it, and why is it the best?
Bro, I cannot wait. Okay?
I knew it.
Dude, I don't know if you've been privy to this, but one of my sponsors is Squarespace. I've been working with them since like July, and every single ad that I have done with them, they're like, hey, you should make a website for the ad. The website that I made is a promotional website advocating for the 15-inch MacBook Air. I've done,
what is the URL?
I've done 14 ads with them, and
how do we see the website?
You've done 14 ads with them?
I'm not done.
Oh,
yeah, it's something like that. I've done 2 a month since like July. It's been a while.
Damn. Okay.
And so I am convinced that is the perfect MacBook because now, granted, people might not like the screen size, but let's examine what we have.
That's a really big screen for MacBook Air.
No. Okay, bro,
it's perfect.
Did you have the 15-inch butterfly keyboard MacBook Pro at any point?
No.
What?
I didn't know.
Well, yes, it was amazing. That's crazy.
Dude, I will
for
mail
MacBook Air, I believe that I think a 13-inch screen is chef's kiss.
Okay, I think
also
the
like the
13-inch
iPad Mini,
screen is good, but there are definitely times where I would love to have more screen real estate without having a massive chunky boy. Sam, I know you and I both have 16-inch MacBook Pros, and we were both very happy, even back in the Intel days, when Apple was like, hey, guess what? Bigger screen. And I was
You
like,
mean
hell
back in
yeah,
the
sign me
incel
up.
days?
Yeah, exactly.
And so for some of us, those are our current days, according to Luke Miani.
Yeah, some of us here, John, actually did the opposite and became an incel after Intel.
I became an incel after it was cool.
So for those of us who did have the 15-inch MacBook Pro in the butterfly keyboard days, obviously it had its problems. Thermals, butterfly keyboard, touch bar, Intel, the graphics cards were bad.
So just
they
the
weren't
entire
very reliable.
computer.
Everything was terrible, is what I'm trying to say.
No
But the
problem.
one thing that Johnny Ive got good with that,
Not good.
he got it good, and that was the form factor. It's thin, it's light, it's compact. It's a big screen, but it's not a big device, and that's the key.
Like you could say, it's a big ass, but not a big body.
Yes.
No, I don't think you should say that.
Luke's face.
What
I'm saying is that what needed to be big was big.
Ago, when I said you've got a bit of an
And
insult
what-
going on, and you were like, "What are you talking about?" And then you say that.
No,
You
bro. An
creep.
incel take would be like, I don't even know. Because I'm not an incel. I wouldn't even know. just cut out this whole part of the episode.
Dude, I'm going to have to cut out the whole show so far, I think.
Start over. Hey, I'm Luke.
You could say it
great
was
to be
big
back.
where it mattered.
Where's that at?
Into Squeen.
Into Squeen. You have upset me, so now I'm fixing the picture in that article.
Yes, do your
Good.
job, bro. People
Thank you.
rely on that website. People
How
love
are
front
people
page
supposed
tech.
to get screenshots to put in their Apple Track YouTube videos from your website if it's something like
Exactly. I would never screenshot that in a million
Apple
years.
Track,
So
the exclusive partner.
you really
of
don't.
Uppercut.
You don't want it. You don't want the 15-inch, John. The 15-inch MacBook.
Well, I'm gonna get it. I just think
Wait, no, you have a MacBook already. Why do you what?
I'm gonna get it. I just feel like I think it's gonna be a great Mac, but for me, I feel like that screen size is a bit too big.
Well, then maybe you should.
I mean, don't get me wrong. See, it's not all right. We can go back and forth on personal preference, right? And I think a lot of people are still going to say, "Well, I'd rather get a
article
16-inch
fixed.
MacBook Pro." Some people are going to say, "I need a 16-inch MacBook Pro because I want more performance, I want better battery life, and I need the biggest screen imaginable." Some people are going to be like you. They're going to say, "You know what? The 13-inch is the smallest MacBook. The new MacBook Air is undeniably thin, light, gorgeous, perfect, right?" But until this happens, there's basically never been a middle ground MacBook. I would even call it a Goldilocks, right? I know a lot of people who back before Apple Silicon bought 15 and 16-inch MacBook Pros because they were like, man, I would like a larger screen. But did they need dedicated graphics and a Core i9? No. They were just doing simple, everyday tasks that you would do on an M1. So what is really good about this 15-inch MacBook Air is it means that if you want a big screen but you don't need big performance, you don't have to spend $2,500 on the 16-inch MacBook
It's like the
Pro
new iPhone
because you've got something in the middle.
Max.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah, it's
No,
like
it's
the
the
iPhone
14 Plus, bro.
Plus, whatever, dude. I
It's the
don't know.
four-
I'm
bro,
not.
it's been
I
out
haven't
for
slept in so long.
months. What do you mean you haven't slept?
I
you
am
said that
a
2
working
days ago.
man.
What are you doing?
I work all night on videos and I have meetings all fucking day, dude. My life is a travesty currently. My issue with you know what I think? I think you have convinced me, Luke. I'm changing my mind on one condition. If your only Mac is that 15-inch MacBook, I think that's a good size. I think my issue is I have my Mac Studio. I have a giant 42-inch monitor here. And so, you know, my big size screen and workflow is already, I'm satiated here. And so when I want to just have a portable Mac, that 13-inch Mac, the MacBook Air is phenomenal. I think if I only had one Mac, I might get that bigger screen.
Okay.
I mean, I think that's probably the target audience. Like, I'm in a similar boat, right? I also have my Mac Studio and my Studio display. I really want a new XDR display. I want 30 plus inches, but I'm holding out.
I heard that you have
buy.
one, and it's going to be in the next Luke Miani video. The unreleased XDR display Pro.
I freaking wish.
Yeah.
Holy crap. That'd be crazy.
I don't think you could show
I'd
that
also
video.
probably... Yeah, I don't think that would go down very well if I made a video on that. Knowing how Apple works. But I think if you are in that position, which we are, and I'm a good test dummy for this because I have all the Macs. I have the 13-inch Air.
Yeah, you could say that.
13-inch Pro, the 14-inch, the 16-inch. I've got the old Intel ones. I've got a 12-inch Retina MacBook. You name it, I got it. And so I can kind of gauge based on what I'm doing, which one is best. And I can tell you that whenever I'm going out of town for a couple of days, don't need to do any editing work, I almost always grab a 13-inch MacBook Air.
What?
Yeah.
You upset Sam. Sam thinks that if you have the money and you're Pro and you don't buy the Pro thing, that you are inferior.
Because it's the experience. Like the 14-inch MacBook Pro compared to the 13-inch Air is just night and day.
So
For just everyday use,
I'm talking about...
Yeah.
Look, So that was what I was going to say next before Sam got all offended. If I am traveling for more than a couple days and I want to do some like game emulation or watch content or if I'm doing anything more than the basics, I bring the 14-inch MacBook Pro. I will say though, I almost never bring the 16-inch MacBook Pro.
Why?
It's too big.
It's not too big.
It is too big.
No, it is not. It is
If I
the
were
best MacBook
bringing
Pro.
this between home and work, the 16-inch makes sense. If you're someone who has a work and personal laptop, like if you're a freelance video editor or a filmmaker, photographer, something where you're like bringing this as part of your camera gear, then the 16-inch makes a lot of sense because you're already bringing like a Pelican case with your camera stuff. You're already bringing probably an external hard drive. You want the biggest, the powerful, the battery, right? But if you're traveling and if you bring a 16-inch MacBook Pro on a plane, good luck in an economy seat putting that on the tray table. You cannot do that.
Literally every time. I mean, it's pretty fun, actually. I know you wouldn't know what economy is like
the
because
issue,
you're wealthy, but some of us are pretty familiar
the
with that.
issue is Sam is 7 foot tall, so that giant MacBook feels like a tiny MacBook Air.
See, that honestly, that's even crazier to me. Is Sam is 7.5 feet tall, and he has a 16-inch laptop in an economy seat. I don't know how you fit.
I mean, listen, I am paying for the extra leg room usually on a plane, but
why not just get first class and go all the way?
Because it's like $700 more. John flies first class. I've never flown first class.
You've never flown first class ever?
No.
Me neither.
Not even once.
First class is a waste of money.
No, it's not.
Why?
No, it's not. No.
It's like every time I look at it, and it's like my like for example, I'm going to Chicago basically like around New Year's just for a day, and it was like so it's literally a 50-minute flight.
Yeah.
And I think I'm going for $300.
That would be dumb.
But like to upgrade to first class, it was like an extra $400, like double the price.
Yeah, it's usually double. Yeah. Like
and I'm
okay,
like,
when
insane.
we do that, when we do our thing that we haven't announced, I'll be going first class there because that's like a 5-7 hour trip.
John, do you at least have like frequent flyer miles, or like do you have an airline that you always fly?
Yeah.
Do you get like free upgrades or anything?
Yeah. Well, yeah, sometimes, but I'm mostly paying.
Do you buy the first class tickets?
Yes. Yes.
Oh no!
What do you mean?
I'm telling you, he's insane.
No,
bro,
he's insane,
dude. You haven't lived until you
that.
See me at 8 a.m. in first class with a bunch of people that are dressed up. They have like laptops doing spreadsheets, and just my ass walks on and sits in first class. They probably think I'm a drug dealer.
I mean,
they're in suits.
Are you?
All tidy. I mean, I'm not saying I'm not.
Hopefully. Hopefully.
Sam looks like a drug dealer right now. He looks like he deals meatballs.
Somebody edit meatballs in my hands flying out to all the people. That's probably really
You can keyframe that one, Sam.
Yeah.
that sounds like a lot of editing work, which I need to out. I don't want to say it. Every time I mention like I need help with anything, I get like so many emails and requests. They're like, I'll help you.
Isn't that
And
what you
I'm like,
want?
No, I mean, yes, you guys are the best, but also
Send your help
no.
requests to ads at appletrack.com.
No, that's gonna go to the ad.
And
guy.
you know what?
Please
You don't even have to like actually have any help to give. You can just email him random stuff.
No, please, please,
just
don't.
memes, cat videos, cute things, puppies.
No,
you know,
because I told them that it was
He
only
loves
going to
to
be
see
for
'em.
business, and they're going to actually get mad at me, and they're probably already mad at me because I.
Okay, Sam at appletrack.com. You know what I love?
What, man? Me?
I love you, but I love fresh food more. Specifically from HelloFresh.com/genius18. Genius18, HelloFresh.com. One of our favorite
We're a little
sponsors.
hangry in this episode, or if you haven't gotten to that part, stay tuned.
Stay tuned. It takes a
Listen.
turn.
Dude, cooking for me is like so hard. I've mentioned this multiple times. This is real, by the way. Like someone makes fun of me because I'm like always doing frozen food, and they're like, "Why don't you cook?" And I'm like, you got to get 8 hot dog buns for 6 hot dogs, or a bunch
No,
of.
bro, I
hamburgers.
just want 2 hot dogs, and you have to buy 6
Yes.
hot dog buns. No, and then all the ingredients you buy. First of all, you just have to like look up recipes online and hope that you remember all the ingredients. You got them all. You make what you needed to make, but then you have all these leftover ingredients just rot in your fridge. HelloFresh sends you a bag of fresh ingredients picked just for you.
Everything you need.
Everything
And
you
nothing
need.
more.
Nothing more. You don't have any leftover. Nothing. It's specifically pre-portioned for you for your meal. Specific instructions for you to follow that are completely easy to follow. Meals done in like 30 minutes.
Delicious, guys. Go to HelloFresh.com/Genius18. Use code Genius18 for 18 free meals plus free shipping. That's HelloFresh.com/Genius18. Use code Genius18 for free meals. 18 free meals and free shipping. That's pretty
Thanks,
good.
HelloFresh.
I started thinking about food. Yep.
You the best.
That's a fair email. That is
Okay.
an email that's active, and that's my personal.
I'll
one. You can
I'll
email.
believe out
Send
the first
whatever
one.
you want there. Send the most
Yeah,
unhinged shit that you have.
No, maybe not that.
What do you need help with, Sam? Let's do it. Okay, we're opening up jobs right now. We're hiring. Sam needs an editor. Sam needs an editor specifically for Shorts and TikTok and Instagram. Sam
I saw
needs
your
somebody to
TikTok
run the
did well.
Instagram.
Bro, not compared to your fucking 8 million, 7 trillion ass. That's
It's
awesome.
at 11. It's at 11 million.
Bro, that's insane.
I
Why
know,
don't you
it's
hire Luke
ridiculous.
Miani? He knows what he's doing. Here's
Yeah,
a cool
you should
guy.
really hire me as your TikTok strategist. I gained 25,000 followers in like 3
Yeah,
days.
that's
TikTok is broken.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
no,
dude,
I
you
don't
gotta
think
start.
TikTok
you
is
gotta
real.
start selling ads.
I'm
I'm
going
gonna.
to. Yeah.
I'm trying to get my
The
people to
issue
do
with
that.
TikTok is like it's like a Twitter impression, right? As soon as you scroll past, it counts.
That is my understanding of it. Yes, they don't break it down. Like the Twitter
the videos are too
analytics is a
short to, like-
complete joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
but I think if you could open up TikTok and just start like going crazy on it, and
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure every single person's like, "That's a view, that's a view, that's
Yeah.
a view." You
Yeah.
scroll past an ad for 0.1 of a second, I'm pretty sure they're invoicing them. Like they have the lowest threshold of anyone for what counts as an impression or a view.
I don't
mean,
really
what
feel
choice
good
did they
about-
have? The videos are 4 seconds long.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't feel good about TikTok though. Like when I see like 500,000, I'm like, okay.
You don't.
no,
feel
you're
good?
right. I mean, I think
like it's
someone
not
needs
real.
to come up with like an equivalent, right? Like, what is the translation of like the value of a YouTube view to a TikTok view? Because obviously
It's got to be like
far less.
1,000 to 1.
Let-
dude,
I
or
mean, we can
10,000 to 1.
just
I would
break down
think
the ad
10,000 to
dollars
1.
and convert it. Like a
'cause,
million
like,
views on TikTok is what, like
That's it.
$3.
All right. Do you
Dude,
want,
it's
do you want
also
me to
wild.
calculate this? Let me go and I'll pull up my TikTok analytics. Talk amongst
And I-
yourselves, and I'll.
I
I'll
have a
break
theory.
down
I
my
have a theory
CPM.
What's
that
your
I want to
theory,
throw
Sam?
out there.
Hit us with your theory.
For a while, I've been like, I don't know about TikTok. I was wrong about that. Short form is definitely a big thing, and it's going to be around for quite some time. I've realized that a lot of TikTok creators don't know what it's like to like work.
I mean,
Like,
yeah.
a full day for them will be like 3 hours of 3 30-second videos.
Yeah.
And
if that.
And like I just, and this is from the conversation, Luke, when we were in LA with the other influencers, where they were like, "How big's your team?" And I was like, "What?" I was like, "It's just me." And they're like, "No, but who edits all your videos?" And I was like, "Me?" They're like, "Wait, how many times a week do you post?" I'm like, like 2, 3, 4.
I would love to see them make a 10-minute video.
Dude, and they were like, "Holy shit, you edit 4 videos that are full length a week?" And I was like, "Yeah, I've been doing it for like 10 years. Pretty standard."
No, it does surprise me
It's like,
how many TikTokers have editors and like production managers.
Dude, if I was only doing short form,
I don't think we would be smart to sit here and cast stones at short form content creators when 10 years ago, full-time YouTubers were at the same thing. They're like, they just sit down and make a 10-minute video and they think that's a job.
I'm not debating their success. They're way more successful than me, like in a lot of us, right? I'm not debating that. I'm debating like I genuinely don't think that they know, like they've not worked at the same. I don't know. Like John, Luke, we all put in years of no results.
Mm-hmm.
Years.
Absolutely.
Of making $0.
Still doing it, making $0.
Yeah,
like
John's in the negative.
They're getting 1 million followers in 3 months
and $3.
I mean, bro, I gained all of my followers off of like 2 videos
on TikTok. You're saying?
So on TikTok, the way that it has basically gone for me has been, I made it and I tweeted about it. I've only tweeted about my TikTok one time. Like almost all of this has been discovered through TikTok. I'm not funneling traffic over there.
Mm-hmm.
So I made the TikTok. I had a couple of videos. I made it back when I don't know if you remember when I bought 100 iPhone 4s and we did some stuff with them. So I did like 6 or 7 TikToks for that, and I just threw them all up there. And
you're like the crazy uncle that goes to like family events and does some crazy shit. And you're like, remember when Uncle Rudy did this? And we all just kind of chuckle. Yes, we remember when you bought a billion iPhones.
That's basically how I do my channel. I'm kind of a normal person, and then I'm just like, hey, here's something insane and unasked for. That is not me. Someone took Luke Miani before me.
Yeah, someone took John Prosser and Front Page Tech on TikTok.
Yep.
What?
Yep.
And they put my profile picture up there. I'm pretty pissed about it. Yeah,
bro, why do you have 4 fakes? No one is.
Dude, there's so many fakes. It's crazy.
Dude, look at this: 1.3 million, 11 million.
Yeah.
505K.
But if you scroll down all the way to the bottom, I don't have that many. I always forget about TikTok and come back to it, but I had that initial. I think it was like 5 to 10,000 followers from those initial like 7 videos. Yeah, you're already back at the beginning. Like there's very little
back at the beginning. 11,000 views, 250,000 views.
No, I mean I've been learning TikTok.
It's crazy. That was my big one. That was like 5 to 10 right off the bat with that, and then pretty much all of the rest happened this year. Like I had an iOS 16 tips and tricks. I cut that video down. That did like 3 or 4 million. And that got me up to like 25,000 followers, and then this one got me to like 56. It's stupid. Dude, I mean, you just get these snowball growth trends.
Back in the day when I was on Twitter, I had tweeted something along the lines of like, YouTube is what TV used to be, and TikTok is what YouTube used to be. And I strongly believe that, and I admire you guys so much because I'm such a boomer because I know I should be doing this. I know there's an avenue for like from short form front page tech posted to TikTok at the same time at the same rate front page tech. Boom, great. The issue is, the boomer in me I don't want to do that. I like TikTok as an app. I spend a lot of time on TikTok, and it's like I don't want to take that away from me because I don't like. There's a lot of YouTube that I don't watch. I don't really enjoy YouTube because that's what I do all day. And so TikTok is
I definitely respect that.
TikTok is like my form of just relief and I forget about the world. I can just laugh at some stuff. If I have to start thinking about TikTok analytics and what I'm going to post and stuff, I'm going to hate that too. And so I don't want that taken away from me. But at the same time, the business aspect of what I do, I'm like, I'm really missing out by not jumping in this early.
I'm at 3,000 flowers on TikTok.
Flowers? That's a lot.
I had 3,000 flowers.
But I mean, that's part of your business strategy right now too. You're introducing a lot more short stuff.
Yeah.
See, I think that short form content isn't, it's not something that I think I would want to do full time. I'm already in the business of long form. All of us are. I think the utility for short form is just exposure.
Yeah.
And honestly, look, if it opens up another avenue for monetization, great. You know, it's the type of thing. I just pulled up the stats right here. We could actually math this out.
But here's a question for you, Luke, because you bring up exposure. Most of these people, like when Vine was around and now TikTok, you finally lost the hat. Sam lost his hat.
Oh, finally.
They take advantage of their exposure on those platforms by starting a YouTube channel and funneling the people over.
Yeah.
You're going in reverse. So what does the exposure, what does that give you at this point?
So
you're not making money from TikTok, so what does the 500,000 TikTok views mean to you? What's that matter?
Nothing.
So why do it?
So
convince me.
I can answer for me, but
so the way that I see it is it doesn't really take that much extra effort for me to make a video that I already shot into a TikTok. Also, I've been leaning on Twitter a lot less, which gives me more time to be like, hey, let me interact with people via TikTok instead. Because TikTok is more volatile. You can reach a lot more eyeballs a lot more quickly. And sure, maybe you don't want to look at views as being particularly meaningful, but when you look at likes, I think that TikTok has about 1 million likes and 7,000 comments. That kind of engagement is more than you would get on YouTube. Sure, maybe the view means more, but I don't think many of us have a typical YouTube video that's going to have 7,000 to 10,000 comments. That's incredible. So I see TikTok more as having my foot in the door as an investment for where it could go next. I want to have that platform. People see me on YouTube. Maybe they don't subscribe until they see me showing up on TikTok and they're like, oh, I see this guy a lot now. You know, I don't want to close the door to a short form opportunity if it isn't that difficult for me to keep the door open. You know what I mean?
Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm gonna do it right now. People in the audience, people listening, I am willing to put front page tech on TikTok and make YouTube shorts.
Bro, but you don't want to.
Listen, but I need
you gotta enjoy it.
But
People
I need an editor. I want someone else to do it for me. So people in the audience, if you're good at this, if you can cut this up, if you can make front page text short and post it for me, you got a job. So I will make a new email. Hopefully I remember. jobs@frontpagetech.com. Email that and show me your other stuff that you've worked on, and maybe you'll get hired, because that's the only way I'm going to do this. That's the only possible way I'm not going to do this myself and take TikTok away from me. That I'm not. I enjoy it too much.
I'm just going to say it. I like my phone.
Oh, wow. Bold statement,
I use
Sam.
a phone. And you know what I use for my cell service? I use MintMobile.
Today's sponsor, MintMobile. Honestly, MintMobile, if you could just sponsor us forever, the perfect sponsor for us. The perfect one.
We tend to use some... Oh, no. You know, he went dark because he was using...
Man, if I was only on that... I was only on a good 5G connection from MintMobile that I could trust. And guess what, Sam?
What?
No, it's almost... the price is so low. It's basically free. My camera died, and I'm sorry about that. But it doesn't matter for all you listeners. Listen, Mint Mobile is perfect. The same service you get everywhere else.
Yes.
Nationwide 5G coverage at
The
a
largest
fraction of the cost.
5G.
It's almost free. Sam, tell us how much it is.
Bro, you can get a limited time. You get the 3-month plan. You get 3 more months free. You can get started for just $15 a month. That's what the plans start at. It's premium wireless service. And if you have a new device, this is actually a special. For a limited time, you get 6 months of free service when you buy a select device and plan. So guys, for a limited time, buy any 3-month Mint Mobile plan and get 3 more months free by going to mintmobile.com/genius. It's mintmobile.com/genius. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/genius. And sorry, John was only here for the first half of this.
Sorry about that. But thank you, Mint Mobile. If only I was using you, you know?
We love you.
The thing that's going to blow your mind is I just ran the numbers. You were talking about like comparing TikTok views to YouTube views based on the ad rates.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, it's not pretty. Do you want to know? Do you want to know what the...
I want to know.
So...
Genius Bar
exclusive.
exclusive.
This is a 60-day window because that's all I can get TikTok to show me.
Mm-hmm.
And fun fact, I had to find the views online, but I had to go on mobile to get the revenue because TikTok's analytics are absolute garbage. Completely useless. But in the last 60 days on TikTok, 14.4 million views.
That's a lot.
That has generated in total $296.
Oh, God.
14.4 million views.
No.
Now, some people watching this are going to think, hey, that's $296. That's a W. So, for comparison, YouTube over the past 60 days, 4.1 million views. That is, what is that? 3.5 times less. Nearly a quarter of the views. But that generated $27,686.
Oh my God!
Wow.
So that's why TikTok views are not worth as much, because you can get 4 times the views and make 0.1% of the money.
Yeah.
That's pretty bad.
But okay, well now I have to bring up some heat on you, Mr. Miani.
Shit. Okay, so
go ahead.
Now that we're talking numbers.
Very interested.
Okay.
You had a viral tweet lately. When I say viral, I mean viral. Like biggest tweet Twitter's ever seen.
Okay.
So huge.
91,000 likes.
Yeah, that's the biggest
That is
tweet
a
I've
lot.
ever had.
That's insane. I've literally never seen anything this big. Dude, you got fucking called out by Twitter. You were fact-checked. Yeah.
Do we have this on screen? Yes.
Yeah. Look, dude. Readers added context they thought people might want to know. The $3.95, because Luke posted that's how much he made from 7.5 million views, was the same day the video was posted, but TikTok doesn't count the views until the next day. So it would be closer to $200. Sounds like they were a bit more spot on. Sounds like you intentionally misled the audience to get some viral
I did not
tweet.
intentionally
When
mislead
it's
the
not
audience.
actually
I
true.
did not I'm gonna be honest. I didn't know that. So I
are you going to remove the tweet? Or are you going to continue this disinformation?
I found that helpful.
Are you going to do what Elon Musk does, where he says vote this for this poll, and if I should leave Twitter, and then people vote for it, and he's like, just kidding. I said it. I was setting up bots. Haha.
Dude,
LOL.
Did he actually confirm that he was setting up bots?
No, someone said, "Oh, what a great way to catch all the bots," and he just went, "Interesting."
Yeah, no, oh, God, I hate when he does that stupid, like, vague thing where he's like trying to leave a little Easter egg. I'm like, shut up,
He's
bro.
like the loser in high school, dude.
But to answer
the cool
your question,
kid in high school,
Sam
it's not actually
and
cool.
John, I think I added down below that some more context once I saw that. I think that the 395
that tweet got 90,000 likes.
Yeah, I was like, this is crazy.
Tweet was crazy. I don't know if you saw this, but I got reposted on Finance Bros taking L's.
That was awesome.
They were like, "Oh, this TikTok bro only got $4."
Oh, you're a TikTok bro now.
I was like, "Oh, that is a very interesting term."
Genius Bar featuring TikTok bro.
Knowing how little energy goes into my TikTok, it's very funny to call that an L. We don't have to tell him that the YouTube video made like $4,000. Don't tell him that, because then it won't be an L anymore. So, yeah.
Yikes.
Anyway, I don't know. That was
I will partake as long as I don't have to. I have created the email officially, jobs@frontpagetech.com. If you're interested, send me your portfolio, send me your rates, and you'll potentially get hired, because I feel like I have to do shorts, I have to do TikTok, but I don't want to do it. So,
yeah.
I don't want to do it.
I don't want
I
to.
think it's worth pointing out that I believe TikTok is revising their monetization strategy in 2023.
Isn't YouTube doing something crazy with shorts next year?
Yeah, they're adding actual monetization. Like ads.
Yeah, because shorts honestly is
if
a very
TikTok doesn't
similar
respond,
situation.
They are dead.
I think TikTok is in a much stronger position than shorts, provided that they are able to do the same thing with monetization. Because I think people are going to just go where the money is.
Agree.
But also, it's going to be the same. Like the ad rates aren't going to be that good for short form.
If I can post the same 60-second video on YouTube, get half the views, but make twice the money, I'm going to do that every day of the week.
Yeah.
Actually, realistically, I'm going to do both, because there's nothing stopping me from. That's what I'm doing right now. I got a Shorts channel and a TikTok channel. It's the same videos.
Do you have an editor, or are you doing it yourself?
Both. So I do have. I'm editing videos as I create them, because I can have an idea for how I want to cut it up, and I have an editor that's going through my back catalog and editing videos. Because I guess the difference between our channels is, with news, you want to be like, the newest video and the short are going out on the same day.
Yeah.
I have more videos that I can kind of go back through. So some of those we're pulling from,
I see.
And those are going to go up on shorts. And then I'm also
like
putting
when you
them on
bought
TikTok.
1,000 iPhones.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, a lot of those, I'm probably going to grab the exact things I put on TikTok and stick those up on the Shorts channel. Like, honestly, I think the key with Shorts is to get in now. Monetization, frankly, it's secondary. I don't really see a harm in it. It doesn't take that much time. To Sam's point earlier, right? We're putting out 4 full-length videos per week. What's a couple of 30-second cuts of the already existing videos on top of that? There's not really a harm in putting it out there.
Yeah, I agree.
No, I don't do that. I don't recut the current videos, because I don't know. It just feels wrong. Feels wrong.
Can we
creatively?
If I may.
No, I know it doesn't make a difference. I know it works. I'm not arguing that. I'm just saying it just feels artistic.
Why does it feel wrong, though?
I want my content to be at least somewhat native to the platform. Like, I want it to be.
It is. You edited and
custom.
Yeah, but the people that are going to see it on TikTok aren't the same people.
I know, but it's for me. It's for me making
it. In your heart.
Yeah, I'm just like, it just feels cheap. It bothers me. I don't enjoy it. I like making like custom boutique
content. It's like a trailer.
Content. It's not cheap. I'm paying for an editor.
Yeah, but you can do both, Sam. Like, I've got some bespoke TikToks. I've got some recut videos. I mean, my most successful TikToks were all things that I cut from my normal videos.
Maybe I'm just bad at making normal videos and I have a hard time cutting it. Maybe that's the problem.
Dude, it can be kind of hard, because you want to try to get 60 seconds worth of like concise dialogue.
Whoa. We got big breaking news.
What?
We got big breaking news. According to Kuoming Chi, Apple is to cancel or postpone the 2024 iPhone SE4.
Bro, what takes them so long? They're putting a new phone inside an old phone. That should take them 20 minutes.
I know. My latest survey indicates that Apple will likely cancel or postpone the mass production plan for the 2024 iPhone SE4. I think this is due to the consistency lower than expected shipments of mid to low end phones. What?
Oh, John, are you reading this on Twitter?
No, I'm reading it on Mac Rumors. They just posted a screenshot of the tweet.
So, still kind of reading it on Twitter.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
Twitter.
I mean, he posted on Twitter. What do you want me to do?
No, you don't like
Use Twitter.
You left, buddy.
Hang on, I got to text Brian. He's going to... Well, this article has to go out now.
As well as
Look at this, John Prosser live.
Is this confirmed that Front Page Tech just copies Mac rumors?
I'm sorry, Sam. When you put out your video, when you put out your videos, is it your own news or are you getting it from somewhere else?
Oh no, I'm getting it, but I'm fully crediting them.
What do you mean?
You're going to credit Quo? You're not going to credit
Of course
Mac
I'm going
rumors?
to Of course I'm going to credit Quo.
Of course I'm going to credit Quo.
Of course, dude, that's hard to say.
No, I'm just yanking your balls. I'm
I
just
wish
ripping your balls into
you'd
pieces.
yank them harder. They need yanked.
Yeah, me too, bro. Yeah, this is weird. Why would Apple delay the iPhone SE?
I'm also
it's going to be a redesign. It's going to be a 10R basically, but another John Prosser leak that is inaccurate. Woo!
What? Okay, well, of course.
Wait, how is it inaccurate if it hasn't happened yet?
I was going to say this. I know this one is accurate, and it would
you said
be
that
my.
about
It
the
would,
last one.
it
You
would
said that
be
about
my
the
luck.
watch. You
It would
said
be
about
my
the
luck that
iPhone
it's
14.
Dude, you want to play this fucking game? Let's watch what the iPhone 15 looks like compared to your renders today. That's the game we're playing.
I didn't say that they were based off of something exclusive. I just said that's what we think it's going to look like.
That's what
you said.
So you just
this
made
is the
something
iPhone
up.
14, and I have people that told me it was going to be it. I didn't say that.
You didn't see pictures that were shared with you also?
I'm not going to confirm or deny what I saw,
thought.
but
Okay, that's
those pictures could be fake. Those pictures could be. All I know is the iPhone 14. John Prosser showed me it wasn't the iPhone 14.
Okay. Anyway, that's if they postpone it. Okay, canceling it all together doesn't feel like that should. An
That would
iPhone
make
10R
sense.
as an iPhone SE4 would sell like fucking crazy.
Yeah,
If
but they
it's
said
priced
it's
right.
He said it's because of the high cost. The full
here's
screen
the
design will lead to an increase in higher cost selling prices. As a result, Apple may need to reconsider the positioning.
I'm a little nervous about that line, particularly because I'm a little afraid that we're going to get an iPad 10 situation on our hands. Remember, the iPad 10 could have been so good. If they had given it, a little bit less of the like random just cutting corners and a little bit less price, the iPad 10 would be fantastic. If it was $350 and it supported the Apple Pencil 2, regular USB-C, and laminated glass,
for $350 though.
Yeah, $350. That'd be pretty.
That's my point. That's my point. Or even $379, $399. Like, it's the problem with the iPad 10 is that it has too many sacrifices for too much money. So if you just dial it back just a little bit, right? Take $50 off the price, unsacrifice two of the things. You would have had a great product on your hands.
Yeah.
And so
it's still a fine
worried,
product.
No, it's terrible.
You know what is a
No,
great
it's
product?
not,
Bro,
Luke.
it's
Luke,
iPad
the
minis.
100 megabits of Wi-Fi is not like a.
Are
Oh
you
yeah, can we
serious?
call you out on
That's
that bullshit,
really
dude?
bad.
The people
It's
buying that
lame.
iPad have no fucking clue, dude. They don't know.
But that's what I'm saying is like you're
Siren time. Hold on, everybody.
Thank you, Sam. Wouldn't be Genius Bar without him.
Yeah, I just had to include it.
the thing is, I think it's I won't say predatory, but shady that Apple is making those sacrifices because they're
You're
like,
full of shit.
oh,
dude.
people aren't going to know it. People
You
aren't going to know it.
Dude, how?
Dude,
No.
100 megabit per second Wi-Fi is slow.
No,
was
it's
no-
not.
like,
It's fine.
John,
it is
John,
fine.
wait.
And the
It is
iPad
not
is
fine.
fine.
How do you think I figured out to test for the Wi-Fi speed, John?
Because you're fucking Luke Miani.
I was using it and I was like downloading apps and browsing the internet and I'm like, this feels kind of slow.
You
Why is
would.
this
You're an
slow?
iPad Pro
And
user
that's-
mostly, all the time. You're the pro. You get a regular consumer product that doesn't perform pro-y, and you're like, oh, it's predatory. Dude, you are
Every other
full of
iPad.
actual Italian shit.
The previous iPad has dual band Wi-Fi.
It was
All
also
the other
it was
iPads
also
have
a
it.
dinosaur.
But it was cheap. The whole point The whole point of the previous gen iPad was that it was cheap and it did the job.
I'm trying, Luke, to hold it together, but that one got me. That one got me for real. Okay.
It's so quiet in the background too.
I know. It really crept up on me. Like when I realized what was happening, I couldn't. I don't even know what we're talking about. Oh, Luke is full of shit.
We're talking about, look, 100 megabits per second. And by the way, I should point out that was the
Max
fastest
Tech.
that I got
Okay,
it to
Vadim,
do.
that's what you're doing.
100 megabits
You are
per
picking
second
this
Wi-Fi
apart.
is
You're
slow.
picking this apart.
I'm not picking it apart.
Yes, you and Vadim,
the
I love you
USB-C
both,
port
but you
is
guys go too
USB
hard.
2.0 speeds.
You know
okay,
what I say?
Luke, the US. Okay, I've drawn the line there.
The
one is
display
transferring
is not
files on the base
laminated.
iPad.
You know how I say Sam goes. You know how I say Sam goes to
It's
Sam sometimes.
$450.
No, listen. You know how Sam goes a
It's
little.
$450.
You know how Sam goes Sam,
That's
and I
so
want to
much
avoid
money.
that. You are going Sam on everything. You're being Sam to everything.
To Apple products.
No.
Yes,
Dude.
Luke. Yes.
Everyone in the video that I did talking about that iPad, there were so many people who bought the previous 9th gen iPad because it's such a look, it was a dinosaur. It had a lightning port. It didn't have a laminated display. It was absolutely time for it to get updated. I have no problem with the actual iPad 10. The problem I have is the price. It is not worth $450. You can make those sacrifices. You're talking about the people that are going to buy that iPad. The people that are buying that tier of iPad want to spend $300 on the iPad. $450 is too much money for that level of compromise.
I didn't disagree with that. I just said it's not a bad product.
I think it is a bad product.
It's a fine. I feel like
literally everything
though,
about that
energy
iPad is
that you
just
could
fine.
That's exactly. I'm not saying this is like amazing.
That's what I'm
it's
saying
fine.
is you churn out mediocrity and you're charging a premium for it, and it's not worth that premium.
It's not premium. It's $450.
$450 is premium.
No, it's not.
If you're talking about the base model iPad,
that's like a bad Chromebook.
Dude, $329 has gotten you an iPad.
Yeah,
for the
but
past
that was
5 years.
Okay, but that was a special sort of occasion. Everything was perfectly aligned.
It's been 5 years that they've sold that.
Exactly.
True.
The material cost, the manufacturing, the tooling is already done. To make that is much cheaper. I'm sure if they keep this design next year, it'll be cheaper.
The current iPad, it better be.
That's what I'm saying.
The iPad design that they're using right now is from 2018. I don't think.
But it's not the same tooling. It's just not. The manufacturing process is not the same. It is just a fine iPad. And also, keep in mind, everything is getting more expensive right now.
Okay. Let's settle this once and for all. This will be a fun little segment.
Getting more expensive right now.
Hey guys, welcome back to Genius
The problem
Bar.
is that you can get a regular iPad Air, you can get an iPad Pro, you can get all of the actual good iPads without a compromise for the same amount of money.
So then they should do that.
And it's not like, the people that are buying the iPad 10. The problem is there are people out there who would go to their Best Buy or Micro Center and buy a 4th gen iPad Air, which is a better product, but they're going to buy this because it seems like it's newer, even though it's worse.
Hang on, Luke. We're getting a call. There's a call coming in from a Sam Cohn from Good Morning America. Sam, you are on the line. Welcome to the show. How are you doing?
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back. Feels great to be here. Hey, I think we need to settle this once and for all. So this segment of the Genius Bar, can you put something on the screen that's like,
don't make me.
Which iPad should they keep?
Okay,
that's the
which
segment.
iPad should I keep? It's on the screen now.
We're going to look at Apple's iPads, and we're going to decide what needs to stay and what needs to go, and we're going to all have to agree by the end of the segment, okay?
Good luck.
I think it's a pretty easy pick.
All right, then go. You go first.
I think you drop the iPad 9th gen, make the 10th gen cheaper, and kill the iPad mini because it's dumb.
Honestly, I'm closer to agreeing with that than I thought. I'm closer to agreeing with that than I thought.
I'm so dumb.
Look, see, this is what happens. Like, Sam, you don't actually disagree with me. It's just that you make a claim, I try to defend my position, and then like a baby, you play sounds or scream instead of actually listening.
What are you talking about?
When you actually listen, you realize that we're not really that far off.
No. I'm not agreeing.
What is he doing?
Oh my god!
Oh, he's mad because we want to kill the iPad Mini. That's what's happening.
He's destroying his room. Oh my god! No, I think that was an iPad Pro.
I thought I saw an iPad Smart connector case. Is that a C stand?
What, is that a broom?
Oh, it's a mic
Are you
stand.
good? Is he good? John, you good, buddy? He said that the iPad.
Oh. I'm trying to see if he's doxing himself with any of those papers. I think we're good.
I sure hope so. Wow. He's a little upset about the iPad.
Oh, no. John.
Oh, no.
Bad.
No.
Bad.
He's taking his
No, stop.
off the wall.
Oh, no. Can we get a wellness check on John?
Okay. 1 second. John, you have a call.
This bullshit, guys. You're bullshit. This iPad.
One day he's going to have to realize the iPad Mini is not a good product.
Thank you, dude. It's so...
I have had it. Up to here. Up to here. With your iPad Mini hate.
He's going to show his ass
do?
in a second, isn't he?
Yeah, I guarantee he is. He's about to do it.
Oh, he's off camera. Oh, God.
What's going to happen? Why don't you wipe your ass with your iPad Mini? It's the only thing it's good for.
Preemptively blur the screen.
Fuck.
You fine now? You go through a little tantrum there?
Now I don't have a seat, so I hope you're happy.
You go through a little tantrum there, buddy?
That's not our fault.
You go through a little tantrum over this little guy?
I don't have a seat now, so I hope everybody's happy. The room is destroyed. Everything is ruined.
Yeah?
Look what you've
You
done.
don't like this? All for this little guy.
Ow, fuck. Hurt myself.
You destroyed a room over being wrong about the iPad Mini.
I hope everybody's happy.
I'm blowing my nose on the iPad Mini.
Sam, don't you fucking dare. Sam?
Oh, that was disgusting.
How do I get rid of him?
Oh, God, I want to see that. Yeah, get him off the screen. Oh, God. God, can I get a wellness check on Sam now as well? Jesus.
Oh God. Ooh. That is disgusting. Woo.
Anyway, did anyone decide what iPad is best? Did we play the game correctly?
No, John. Why does the iPad Mini deserve to stay? Just like
it's the best iPad Mini. It's the best iPad.
Explain. Give me 3 reasons. Because I can give you 3 reasons for
the size, the size, and the size.
But
it's perfect.
You have the iPhone Pro Max.
What's so good about
the size? It's perfect. It's cute. I don't have an iPad. I don't have an iPhone Pro Max. I have an iPhone Pro 14
That's
Pro.
On you. Why don't you have the Pro Max?
Because I'm not a fucking goblin. I'm not 7.5 feet tall, dude.
So that makes me a goblin.
6'1".
I thought goblins were.
I'm 5'5".
What?
I'm kidding. That's a lie. I'm 5'8" and a half.
Okay.
The half is very important.
Well, we'll find out for real.
Slightly concerning on that way.
We make our big announcement.
Holy moly.
Okay. Can you show back the iPad page or get a chair
I have
or something?
no control anymore because my room is destroyed. The office is gone.
You have to show the page.
I'm pretty sure I broke my printer.
You gotta put it up, buddy.
Dude, you destroyed a lot of shit.
Hit the button. There it is.
I'm just going to stand here like this.
Oh my God. Put it back
I
to the
agree
page.
with Luke. But I think 2 of these need to get axed. iPad Air 100% needs to go. iPad Mini 100% needs to go.
See, I think you can keep the iPad Air if you kill the 9th gen and bring the iPad 10 down $50 to $70.
No, because the 10 and the iPad Air are like the exact same device.
Well, but
if
that's
we
what
get
I'm saying.
disconnected, it's because I'm
Air...
raising my desk.
Okay. Ooh, this is crazy.
But Sam, I don't think you would need to. Why do you want to keep the iPad 9th gen? I think we all agreed it's pretty dated now.
Yeah, but like it's got home button. Maybe some people want the home button.
I mean, you can always. I don't know. I think it would be really nice if Apple had a cohesive lineup, which is all on the new design.
That would be
and
nice.
I think they just needed to, like, I get that the 10th gen iPad is going to be more than $329. I really think $379 would have made that a compelling product.
What about $399? Or would you still be like 100 megabit Wi-Fi, $399 bad?
$399. Okay, 100 megabit Wi-Fi is just one of the things that's wrong with it, right? It's like you look at any one of those problems and it's not a big deal. But when you look at $450 with not real USB-C that's slow, Wi-Fi that's slow, the delamination or the not laminated display glass, which has really
You
bad
are a
reflectives,
crazy person.
looks ugly. The fact that it can't. I mean, honestly, I think the worst part about it is that you can't use it with the smart accessories for the other iPads, because the thing that would make it compelling is if you could buy a 10th gen iPad now, keep your $200 keyboard and upgrade to a newer iPad in a year or two without having to buy a new keyboard. That was a really big missed opportunity, I think.
I agree.
Like,
but it is,
that's what I'm saying, though. Is like you add all of
the things
together,
that you mentioned,
and that's why it's a bad product.
I'm going to murder you.
It makes it a fine product.
All of the things that you mentioned would make it a great product. This isn't a great. It's not in the great product category. It's just a fine iPad. It's fine. It's not bad.
Well,
it's not great.
I agree.
It's
I agree
fine.
with John.
It's like Luke. Let me like you said to me earlier in the episode.
End of okay.
Like you told me earlier in the episode. Let me explain this so somebody like you can understand. There is Stouffer's lasagna.
Yeah.
And then there is lasagna made by Mama.
Me.
Yeah.
I make lasagna.
The Stouffer's lasagna is not bad. I could fuck that up, dude. I will eat it. It's great.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's lower end of acceptable.
Oh my!
We're not talking. What's
you don't
another?
got anything left to destroy. You don't got anything left.
You're gonna make fun of me for being Italian, and then you're gonna try to get me to agree that Stouffer's lasagna.
Whoa! I'm not making fun of you for being Italian. I'm explaining this to you so you can understand.
To somebody like you,
somebody like you. Stouffer's lasagna is fine, but I'm sure your mom's lasagna.
Bro,
are you talking about his mom's?
Look, but here's the problem with your analogy.
Get me out of this.
Stouffer's lasagna costs like $7, whereas if you go to a restaurant and you get like a pretty good lasagna, maybe that's going to be $18 or $20. If you go and get a really good lasagna, maybe it's closer to $30. Like, the Stouffer's lasagna is fine because it's cheap and easy.
Yes, $450 is cheap in Apple Land.
Cheap and easy. That's the problem.
$450. Okay, when the iPhone SE 4 comes out for $450, what are you going to say? It's a bad product?
I think at $450, that would be a good product.
And guys, John has left the show for the second time.
I feel like I'm being very logically consistent.
No, you are high, Luke. You're not. The issue is you're not at home. Right? You're traveling. You're probably tired. You're not in your normal location. You're thrown off. You're vulnerable. And I think you're just saying stuff that you don't mean.
What? Why do you think this is so irrational?
Because you are a crazy person.
How is that crazy?
It's fine for what it is. The Stouffer's lasagna is the $450 fine lasagna.
It's very simple. I believe that you make too many sacrifices without saving enough money. The base model iPad needs to hit that balance between, okay, it's not going to be, great. It's not going to have a ton of features, and it's not going to be as good as the other iPads.
We agree.
But at least it's cheap. The problem is, this 10th gen iPad is like $100 off the iPad Air, or it's actually more expensive than if you were to go and buy an iPad Air 4th generation, which is the exact same thing on the inside. Same processor, storage, screen size.
So then go
but
do
removes
that.
all the
So then do
compromises.
that.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it's a bad product.
The
Because
iPad Air is great. The iPad Air is great. If for just a little bit more money, jump up to that, boom, you got a great product.
Yeah.
Or you can spend $450, get the fine product. We agree on all the things you're saying. We agree,
that?
other than when you just fucking tank it and you go, it's bad.
But why are you okay with a company just releasing lower end lazy mediocrity and just being like, that's fine, I'm going to recommend that to people?
It's not lower end. No, it's not.
No, we didn't say we were recommending it to people. Nobody said we were recommending this to people.
Apple?
It's still Apple. It's still a good iPad.
But it doesn't. So let me try to reframe what makes a product good.
Yes, please.
If a product,
how many layers of ricotta cheese does this need?
It doesn't. Okay, this iPad isn't advancing anything, right? It's not.
And not the Pro 2.
It's advancing the color.
Well, but the $329 iPad has always been good because it is giving you more in this really cheap form factor, right? Last year, the new features that they gave were, I think it had an A12 Bionic chip. So that was a big upgrade because it was on Fusion chips before that. So it was a lot better for everyday tasks. I think they also gave us True Tone display. Love it or hate it. I don't really care. They gave us the, what was it called? Center stage camera that was, the same exact front camera from the more expensive iPads. What has always made it good is the same recipe that the iPhone SE had. It's a new iPad with all of the utility of a new iPad in the older design. But now it's both. It's just the older internals with older features without anything. There's nothing that makes it interesting in any way.
It has colors and the cameras and landscape.
Bad. But interest to you. Let me get the through line.
Okay.
Sam is the voice of reason always. I never have a problem with anything Sam says. We always agree. So go ahead, Sam.
Yeah.
There's no
universally
interest
beloved.
In it. The problem is tech YouTube is becoming. It's not this perfect pro device, so it's fucking garbage and no one should touch it.
Luke Miani, what is going on? What?
My camera was dying. I had to plug it in.
Oh, thanks, man. And I frankly disagree with how people are treating these products. It just becomes this weird circle jerk of iPad sucks. Apple hates you. And it's no, in reality, it's
well, now you're
fine.
Catastrophizing what I'm saying. You're trying to
Bro,
make it
you're
seem
the
like
one
I'm
catastrophizing. It has slower Wi-Fi, and you're like, it's bad and terrible and lazy.
Bro, I watched your video on it. Yeah, didn't you call it this iPad is horrible or something?
I believe that.
I'm not doing the catastrophizing. What?
You just said that everyone is making it seem like Apple hates you. That's just not true.
John, help me out here, bro. He's missing the point.
There's nothing else I can say. Luke Miani. So it's interesting because we have guests on the show, frequently.
Look,
Sam,
can I just ask a simple question? From both of you?
Yes.
Sure.
Would you buy an iPad 10?
I did, and I wasn't super impressed with it, so I returned it.
Sam, you did not help.
Bro.
You did not help.
That's my entire
But that's
point.
not a fair question, dude. That's not a fair question.
What are you proving with that?
You asked me. Hang on. Hang on. I'm about to say words. Okay. You asked us if we would buy it. That's not a fair question, and you set us up to confirm your bias here.
Okay.
Because the iPad 10 is not the product that we're looking for.
You only have $450 plus tax, whatever. Are you going to buy that iPad, or are you going to buy a different iPad?
Yes, I'd buy the iPad Mini.
Okay, fair enough. Look, I think it's actually very simple because, John, you brought up, the whole, I think a common refrain is, well, it's not for you. We are people that are interested in tech. this iPad is not for people that are interested in tech. So, of course, it's going to look bad because it's not a product for the marketplace that we occupy. And I would say that that is fair to a degree. I would say that that's fair for the iPhone SE. I would say that that's fair for the MacBook Air. I would say that that's fair for a lot of things. But the problem with the iPad 10 is that the target audience that this is being marketed to is looking for a $300 product. And now they're being asked,
which is why Apple still sells.
But you're putting that on there. You're just you just made
Apple
that
still.
up.
Now listen, I think I'd have more of a problem with this iPad.
The problem is this iPad doesn't fill any reasonable market position because it's in this weird halfway land between okay, do you want a really cheap iPad or do you want a good iPad? Before the 9th gen iPad was cheap and it got the job done, so therefore it was good. This isn't all that cheap. It doesn't really accomplish all that much more. It just doesn't seem like a product that has a
Here's
purpose,
the mark of a good
and
product.
I don't get why you guys are so defensive.
Here's the mark of a good product, okay? This is where the discussion should end.
I have to say one more thing, and then
You want to go first, Sam?
Yeah, we have had this entire conversation without actually mentioning the one problem with this device that will impact people is that the Apple Pencil 2 doesn't work with it. That's the one
that's
thing
bad.
that will actually impact someone day to day. Dude, Luke, I love you. I love you so much. What? Someone buying this iPad is not going to be transferring files. They're not going to notice that the Wi-Fi is slower because they weren't coming from the iPad Pro like you. They were coming from an older iPad. So they're not going to notice that it's slower.
The whole thing I'm saying is if you're spending $450 on a tablet, you should be able to do that if you want to.
That doesn't make any sense, dude. That's like saying
someone's not even going to think about that.
I spent $1,200 on my iPhone, so I should be able to sideload. Them's just not the rules, Luke. You don't get to make up the rules.
Why?
Because
bro, what is this conversation?
Okay, let me paint you a scenario.
The sideloading thing I don't think is super relevant, but if someone is spending $450, that is a price point where you can introduce a higher expectation.
If they want to do that, they will buy a different device. If that's what they're looking for, they'll buy a different device.
And if you look at Apple's tablet lineup, 450 is right to the lower to middle.
Missing the point.
It's just for a good iPad, just to be an iPad, not to do anything else. The reason I use my iPad Mini is just to be an iPad.
If you're spending more money, you want more functionality. That's
says
the whole
who? Says Luke Miani. Okay, let me paint you a scenario.
Says every person ever. If you spend more money, you want to do more things. You want it to be better.
I think you're going to agree with my next statement.
Are you kidding me?
I think you're going to agree with my next statement. Let me paint you a scenario.
Oh my
God. Hang on. Listen, Luke.
You're making me unironically mad.
I know. Everyone's mad.
This is a stupid argument.
Okay, Luke. No, you're Susie, right?
Okay.
Christmas is coming up, right? You've been wanting an iPad. You don't know anything about the different variations of iPads. You just want a tablet. For Christmas, you open up a pink iPad that looks like the new one. It's pink, and as you use it, you experience no frustrations. There's nothing about that iPad that makes you go, oh, I had a problem with this. This is too slow. This didn't open. The key to all this change is frustration. And with this product, a normal consumer is not going to experience any frustration, and that makes it a good product. That's it.
See,
do you think Susie is going to be upset with that iPad? Because I don't think so.
I agree completely.
I don't think that that's a good determinant for whether a product is good, because Susie could just as easily have gotten a pink iPad 9th generation.
I'm going to eat a shotgun, Luke, is what's going to happen.
Look, all I'm saying is if you're talking about this being for a level of person that has so little awareness of an iPad that they aren't going to notice a single feature of it, then that person should buy a 9th gen iPad.
You don't get to say that, though. You're not buying it for him. You don't get to say that person should do this.
You just said that. You just told me that I'm Susie and this is what I know. If I'm Susie, I'm not going to know the difference or really care that much between the $300 iPad and the $450 iPad. So if I'm Susie's parents in this scenario, I would be buying Susie the 9th generation iPad. Because it doesn't give you anything more.
I hope the next lasagna you get is the worst lasagna you've ever had in your life.
You're assuming a level of apathy that I don't think people necessarily have. And I think you're right that there are people out there that don't really care about these things, and there will be a subset of people that will buy the iPad 10 and be happy with it.
And that's called the market for the iPad 10, period. That's it. Over. That's it.
But the market for any Apple product is way broader than you can typecast.
Sam,
well, I don't even know. I don't know I don't know what Luke and you guys are arguing about. To be frank, I don't know how Luke doesn't see how a product it's fine. You don't think it's a fine product?
Just don't say it's bad, Luke. Please. Can we just agree that it's not bad and we'll all be happy?
It's bad.
Because, Luke, when you say something's bad, that implies that there's a fundamental issue that will make it a poor experience. There is nothing on that iPad that will make it a fundamentally poor experience for someone spending $450 on a tablet.
Yes,
you just can't convince. I will concede.
Are you just joking? Are you just fucking with us?
With the Apple Pencil 1 being supported, which is a pencil release in, I think, 2016 or 2015, I will agree that could be a pretty big problem. I will concede there. That is the one thing that I could see fundamentally making it a bad experience. With the dongle and everything.
That is a massive reason. I think that is a much bigger problem for a lot of people because, look, do any of us know how to draw? Do any of us use our iPad Pros or Minis or Airs or what have you with an Apple Pencil? No. So
I have it, but I don't use it.
You can try to lecture me on saying that I don't know the target audience, but I would argue that you guys don't know the target audience for iPads in general because the iPad and the Apple Pencil, for a large subset of people that buy iPads, that is the sole reason.
I would agree.
Several people who bought 12.9-inch iPad Pros.
I was just going to say, no, you're wrong. I would agree if we're talking about the iPad Pro market. Then what you're saying is true. And then you literally just said it. You're I know several people with an iPad Pro. Yes, exactly. This, I don't know anymore.
Someone that's going to, John is saying, yeah, Luke, you're like, people that do serious art choose the iPad Pro. That's why people need to do serious art on the 450 iPad. It's you see how that statement doesn't make any sense.
It's drawing. Why do we not want that to be more accessible to people? That's like saying, I think Apple should make the MacBook less powerful.
I figured it out. John and I are saying...
Why are you trying to intentionally make a product worse? Why not just have a product that more people could use? Why does it need to be such a narrow niche?
John and I are saying what it is fine. You're saying, no, this product needs to be something else. And John and I are saying, no, this product is just what it is. You're going, no, this needs to be different. That's the disconnect.
I'm not saying that it needs to be different. I'm saying that it's pointless.
Fine.
Oh my God, dude.
I disagree that it's pointless because it does fill the middle.
Luke,
yeah, we gotta end this.
This is for you.
You guys are gonna read the comments. Oh my God.
I hate this argument. I hate Luke Miani. I hate it all. I hate it all.
Oh my God. He just. Wait, how are we gonna control the show?
I don't know, and I don't care. I hope it's over. Can it be over?
What in the world?
$200 magic keyboard.
Bro. Hang on, let's see if it still works.
Bro.
No. The answer's no.
What are we gonna... Wait. It's stuck on your camera.
Hang on, I can use my mouse.
Oh my God.
Can we talk about literally anything else, please?
Holy shit.
Please.
This is what...
I can't. Luke,
John,
no one
better make sure that the battery in that doesn't catch fire.
Same.
Everyone,
Luke.
Congratulate Luke Miani. He is the only person that has ever pushed John Prosper to his limit. And Luke Miani's the person, everybody.
I agree, John.
You broke your keyboard over a bad iPad.
No, I broke it over a bad friend, Luke. That's what I did. Over a bad friend.
all I'm saying is
I don't even have another keyboard, so
podcast,
I don't know how this episode goes out. I'm gonna have to go Best Buy tomorrow. And this was the good one.
Are we actually mad? I'm sensing actual mad vibes.
I know. I couldn't.
I
tell
feel
if
better.
John was
Honestly,
mad
I feel great. I feel better now.
Listen, I think why didn't we just say I disagree to agree?
I disagree. I agree to disagree is the saying, but yes, I disagree to agree.
I disagree to agree. Yeah, clearly this iPad is very divisive and
No. Luke is divisive. That's the problem.
John, I will warn you.
You guys just won't let me have an opinion.
Not if it's a wrong one, Luke. We're here to help you. That's what friends do. Audience, everyone in the audience is going to help.
This is the last thing that I will say.
Okay.
This is the last
John,
thing
you better get a second keyboard.
I don't have any more.
Obviously, people are going to buy the iPad 10 and enjoy it. And those people don't care about technology and they're not going to see this podcast and their lives are happier than ours. Yes. And they're having a great time. The single biggest unfortunate thing that will be caused by this iPad is that someone will go into a Best Buy and they will have the choice between a discounted 4th generation iPad Air and the iPad 10. They will be the same price, but they will pick the iPad 10 because it's newer and the colors are different.
And they won't have a bad experience. That's it. That's how consumers work.
But they won't realize that they are just buying a worse product until they say, oh, let me upgrade to an iPad Pro. Oh, wait, hang on. I can't use my accessories. Let me get an Apple Pencil. Oh, wait, I have to use an old bad one. I'm not saying it's going to matter for everyone. I never said that. I'm just saying that when you're releasing a product, it's not just going to be bought by this target audience. There are more people that could and would enjoy it if it wasn't so limited. That's all I'm saying.
Why Apple makes other iPads, Luke. They don't. If the iPad 10 was the only iPad that Apple sold, this would be a completely different.
Wait, why is there an ocean on Sam's track?
What?
How is that?
Oh my God!
Wait, how is that?
This is just how it is. I don't have a keyboard to fix this. It's doing a green
screen button,
and there's a green light over there.
Oh my God!
Wait, I kind of want to be on all the ocean.
So funny.
I want to make all my lights green.
That's
I want to be on the ocean.
So funny.
Hold on.
Oh my God!
And I can't fix it. I can't fix it.
Wow, that's really incredible. This is so relaxed. See, this is the piece that we needed.
What a show, man. Just let me get Luke and then let me get Sam.
I got to be honest. When I said we all have to agree on which iPad should stay and go, that was like a joke.
Dude, look at this. Look at this scene right now. Sam is on a beach with a hat that looks like a beach ball almost.
I usually you guys ignore my ideas and nobody listens to me. And I do want to say,
too.
Luke, I really am excited that you got to experience the 2v1 wrath because I have experienced this with you and John on the podcast, and it's not a good feeling. You get a little tilted about halfway through, don't you? You get a little tilted, and that's a human response. I felt
very ganged up on.
And I just want to say that's what I felt the past 7 pods we've done together, you fucking idiots, and I hate you. You're pieces of shit, and I'm out.
Fair enough.
All right. I hope he knows that when he calls back in, I can't get him back in. That was a mistake that he made.
I don't think he knows that.
He hung up as a joke, and he's going to call back in, and I'm not going to know how. Currently, he has not. Oh, he's called back in. Sam, if you can hear me, I don't have my keyboard to let you back in. So, hang on. There's got to be a way. Buddy. Oh wait, guest is in the green room.
Big time.
And we're in.
I'm just kidding, guys. That was just a joke. I love y'all.
Here. Look at that. I love John getting around the technical issue that he caused by smashing a $200 keyboard.
Is it $200?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy, Luke. Am I the only sane one on this podcast? Am I the only sane one left here at the Genius Bar?
Tell me that.
Hey, clearly not.
Like, and to
you
its
didn't
credit,
give us a chance to stop
to
you.
its credit, is a very strong keyboard. Like, I did bad things, and it's still like, it's in one piece.
Try to unbend it and see if it works.
I don't think that the keyboards are worth $200, but it is a damn good keyboard. Yeah, bend it back; it'll be fine.
Listen to the sounds. Listen, for audio listeners and also to cringe because this is $200.
No, I don't like this.
Hang on, ready? Shh, everybody. Shh.
I don't like that.
Me at the chiropractor.
It's back,
bro.
God.
Oh, we're missing a guy. We lost one. Man
You're
down.
missing the volume down key.
If you actually need a keyboard, I have that spare one. I can overnight you.
This actually hurts me.
Doesn't work. Does not work. Okay.
I'm actually in like a tremendous amount of pain.
What?
Has this been? This might have been, dude.
Luke,
this pod started out.
Do you have 1,000 of these sitting in a room somewhere, like your Macs?
Yeah, that would be nice.
No, I'm not gonna spend $200. I spent $200 on one of those, and I felt like I got the wool pulled over my eyes on that. Like I
really liked this keyboard too, Luke. You asshole.
Kind of it's a great keyboard.
It's very strong.
Okay.
Listen, if anyone wants to, you don't even need Apple Care. It's very strong. Does not break.
Bro, you could have been Tech Rex and gotten 10 million views off of what you did.
No,
there.
instead we will get 5,000 like usual.
Yeah.
I am going to rip this and put it on TikTok, that little bit.
You would. And then you get 1 million views off of my shit. I'm going to be so upset.
Yeah.
Are you gonna treat me fairly in that, or are you gonna gang up on me and try to make it seem like I'm some crazy person?
We don't have to make it seem that way. You just are.
It's not. Never mind.
We don't need. Yeah, there's no convincing him.
Actually, the iPad 10 is the worst.
Look,
I'd like Apple to unrelease it.
Okay, lower end mediocre product.
Unrelease it.
Bad.
You are an iPad incel.
Yes.
That doesn't really track, I'm afraid.
It worked in my head.
It does.
And
You are involuntarily committed to making it bad.
Look at that design. Look at the design. Apple, you did great.
That's actually kind of hype.
Not a fine product, a great product.
Is that the new Saradici Lab 22 iPad?
I agree.
Might be. I'm not. Listen, I'm not going to Luke Miani you, but $200. I don't know if it's that. I don't know if it's $200. If it had lights, maybe, but it does not.
Bro,
Luke, if I send you this, can you make this light up? Can you mod this and make my keyboard light up and send it back? It's already open.
I don't think
it's already open.
I don't think anything can be done.
Mac boy, fix it.
Actually, yeah, peel that back off. I want to see what's in there.
I mean, we're already here, you know.
I don't think anyone's torn down this keyboard before.
Dude,
so that's
we should. You know how we signed a keyboard before for charity? We should auction off this keyboard. You can have the keyboard that I fucking broke.
No.
I don't think people are gonna want that.
That's gonna explode in someone's house and kill their entire family.
Yeah, I don't know about that lithium-ion battery. Oh no.
Oh, please don't kill yourself.
I have a
Sounds like
knife.
You need an iFixit.
Why do you have a butter?
Oh god, he's gonna puncture a battery. We're gonna witness a house
You're actually gonna die. Dude, John!
What?
John!
Oh my god, John!
John!
No. Bad. See, Sam, if we had actually an in-person podcast, we could stop him.
Everybody listen. It's opening.
No. Ah!
There's pieces everywhere.
Did you just put the battery in half?
I'm not sure. Anyway, Luke.
Wait.
Bro, you actually gotta throw that outside in like a
again.
non-flammable area because that could actually light on fire.
Okay, Luke, there you go.
Dude, wait a minute. There's no battery there.
Wait, where's the battery?
We're going to find out together as a team.
Yo, wait.
Bro.
Hang on a second.
Do you have a fire extinguisher in the house before you do this?
I have one right next to me, actually.
Wait, really?
Okay, well, good.
You're going to need it.
Where's the battery?
Today, we're putting it's the Magic Keyboard versus lithium ion.
I don't see. Is it? You think it's under all this?
What? No, that's like the membrane on the.
Huh?
I don't see it.
No, where?
Do you not have a battery in yours?
Someone needs to call up Apple. Are they using witchcraft in these things?
Okay, so it plugs in. I have no idea.
Dude, where's the... Follow the lightning port. What does that
It's
go
right here,
to?
and it...
Yeah.
Ow! I got stabbed by something. Luke, I'm not seeing it.
Where's the freaking battery?
Yeah, let me cut to this.
Wait, hold up the piece that pulled off the back. I want to
Yes.
see a close-up.
Oh, ow, it's sharp.
Bro, don't kill yourself, please. Don't.
So that back plastic, is that just plastic? Is it hollow?
I mean, it has like the outlines of the keys in it. I don't know if you can see that.
I do see that. That to me looks like it's a structure thing. Like it's just a grid for rigidity.
All right.
Oh
it's off.
God.
There, I don't see a battery.
Okay, so
anywhere.
Is that
this
the
episode
battery?
took
Okay,
quite
wait,
the
wait,
turn?
area
what's
is
that?
pretty thick over here. I'm afraid to
Maybe
get in
that's the battery then.
there. I'm afraid to
That
go
might
in
be
there.
the battery.
Hang on, listen. There's mic interference when I put it close.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
What? That's not.
You know, I was
good.
gonna say this episode was a
Wait,
little
wait.
boring with all the creator talk, but it took quite the turn.
that's why you should never skip an episode of
yeah.
Genius Bar. You just never know, man. You just never know. And we get paid for this.
Well, Luke doesn't. But.
Luke doesn't. But
Luke, how many thousands of dollars have we made off of your image and likeness, and you haven't seen a single cent?
Yeah, I think I'm probably getting raked over the coals here.
Raked. as they
Raked.
say. Raked
Um,
over.
Yeah.
Just
so it's starting
over the
to
coals.
sink in. The adrenaline has lowered,
How you feel?
and I am upset,
You wanna do a
ashamed.
little debrief. Mm-hmm.
And I miss old Keaty. That's what I called him. My keyboard, old Keaty.
Old Keaty.
Yeah, you definitely didn't just come up with that nickname just now.
Yeah, no, I always called him old. Oh man, I can't wait to go use my Mac Studio to type on old Keaty.
Hey, so I just processed. How are you gonna edit the episode?
So I haven't gotten that far yet.
Do you have
technically? I don't know
single
how
other
I'm going to end
keyboard?
the episode,
we can't stop. You have to go get a keyboard.
dude. You know what I can do? I do have an option to go live, so we could just go live and make that the episode. Imagine tuning into just this.
Oh my god.
I'm sure I have another keyboard. I think I have a because I have I have two M1 iMacs. I'll just use one of those keyboards.
Oh wait. Oh yeah, you do have two. Wait, why did you have so many keyboards?
Because they come with the Mac.
Bro, Luke is disgusted. I've never seen him sit like that on a show.
I'm just depressed.
Will you
I'm
ever come
depressed
back, Luke?
Because you guys were mean to me, and John broke his keyboard and wasted $200.
I didn't waste it. I
and
got a lot of use out of
That's
old
just a
Keaty.
sad day.
Luke.
We have Mamma Mia.
Oh hell.
Well, guys,
It gets
that's gonna be
funnier
it
and
for
funnier.
This episode at the Genius
Wait,
Bar.
can you pause the music for a second? Very
We
important message. Can you pause the music?
That baby's
I just
really
wanna
crying.
say
Somebody's gotta
something.
take care of that baby. Does it need milk? Does it need
I
milk?
don't know. I just want to say something.
I can give it milk, bro.
Luke,
Yeah.
buddy, I want to apologize for my actions and for my attitude. A lot of things happen on camera for the people that are watching and listening that I don't mean. I do mean that you're incredibly wrong about the iPad. You're very wrong, and you should be sorry about that.
You
But
should feel bad about that.
Yeah.
But I don't want to be mean to you. You're a very good friend, and I don't want to end the episode with you thinking that I'm actually mad at you in real life. I am a little bit, but not.
Oh my God.
But not a lot of it. Okay.
Can you just cut back to Sam real quick? Because that camera is just pure chaos, and I love it. Like, look at all the beaches.
It's a pretty good visual
going on
representation
there.
of how this
Sam
episode
finally
went.
got beaches.
Dude, we should just make that the thumbnail and everyone would be so confused. Wait, is there green in the hat that's being keyed out?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the Italian
Yeah, here,
flag
let me
has
go
green
over
and
here.
now it's blue. Yeah, put it down on the sand. I want to see that. Oh my God. We love this.
It's too hard. It's too hard. Look, I'm saying.
Okay. Is there anything else that we need to say that we could say to save this episode, or
really the
do we
question
just accept what it has become?
Is there anything else that we should say?
There's no more news to cover. We really got all of it. We talked about some other stuff as well.
I think I'm gonna go get Wingstop. I wasn't planning to leave the house, but I think you guys have driven me to go out to eat and actually
driven you to
physically harm
drink, but
myself.
it's just chicken.
You've driven me to drink chicken. I'm gonna feel like Rick Ross. All right, I have a question. If I unironically wear this into Wingstop to pick up my wings, how much will you give me?
What? I mean, I know that you'll do it. Like, you don't need money to do it.
Yeah, that's a very low stakes.
You're in front of a lot of people right now wearing it. You look ridiculous.
Oh my gosh, John, I forgot.
What? I think I broke my iPhone 14, but I'm not sure.
What?
When I was throwing stuff around.
That's not cool. What do you mean you broke?
I mean, I didn't do it.
14?
Hang on, I will check.
What? You threw your phone?
Listen, I don't know what happened. I think it was
without a Casetify case on it.
It was just a bystander. We're fine. It's not broken. It's perfect.
Yay.
Perfect.
Oh, I forgot that you have the ugly gold one.
Yeah, that is really fucking ugly, dude. That's the most ugly iPhone. Like, why anyone would get like? Don't get me wrong. If you were an iPhone color, you would be gold. But like, why would you buy it? Like, if you know you're ugly, like, why would you?
I'm gonna eat this.
You're gonna eat it. Yeah, why don't you go eat a battery? Go eat a little. Get some lithium ion.
I'm still kind of shook. Can we go back to the fact that there was no battery in that keyboard? Like, what?
I mean, okay, Luke, you're the guy. Where would I look for the battery in this?
I mean, I kind of assumed it would be
here's USB-C
at the thickest part,
and this it kind of looks like it travels this way, so it's got to be in here.
Somewhere. Can you peel that off?
Peel what off?
Because it looks like it's just a little piece of like.
If something listen, if something bad happens, Luke gets my cut of this episode.
Oh, everybody, I'm sharing. I have
that.
news. Share the screen. John,
I can't, Sam.
You got it. You have to. You've got.
Oh wait, I can click. Go ahead.
Look, I found this.
This isn't the one I have though.
Oh.
No, but it's the same as flat design.
There's not a huge
flat
difference.
design. So let's go down. It looks like no battery yet. Oh,
see, look, they didn't realize.
Oh, what?
Wait, where is it?
What? We didn't see that in this either.
No, it must be under the membrane or something.
No, it's got to be under.
This is thin.
I
There's
think it's
nothing there. There's nothing here. There's stuff over here though.
Yeah, go ahead and pull that thing off there, because I bet you it's underneath that.
Pull it
this
off.
Feels like a live stream. What is this? People are like in their cars, like, dude, somebody just probably got a breakup text, and they're like, all I need to do is like feel good, and then we're like live streaming a keyboard teardown.
Well, it's not.
Yeah, we are.
Wouldn't call this a teardown.
It's not live.
No,
it's not really a teardown or a live stream. So
also,
debunked.
Listen. Don't say I don't do things for you. Look at this happened while I broke the keyboard. I'm bleeding.
John, no, baby.
Did you say baby?
Baby, I can't kiss you.
Oh, poor baby.
I can't kiss you.
Oh.
So Luke, I can't get this part.
Got a little boo-boo?
Oh, wait.
Oh.
I don't like the sound that it makes.
Dear.
Oh, I bet it. Yep, it's gonna be in there.
Oh, methinks, dude. There's gonna be a battery in there.
I'm about to go see my mom.
Bro, you can't say that.
You can't just keep doing this. Oh
you
my
can't
god.
say that.
Wait, what's there?
Nothing.
Oh, it didn't even get the whole thing.
Ow! Fuck my ass.
Oh no,
dude! I fucking scraped up my hand.
Oh, he got another boo boo.
Okay, but we are completely open. I would like to report.
Okay.
Here we go. Is that it,
bro? That's not a battery. What?
Where is the battery? Did the battery fall out during the process?
Yeah. Grab the other piece. It might have been on attached to that for some reason.
These are the only pieces I have. And
dude, it's right there. It's right there.
Ow, I hit my head.
Hold up the black piece.
It's all silly. Black, Luke.
No, not the keyboard with the aluminum. Hold up the plastic piece.
Oh,
look,
my
God. John, you absolute idiot.
I was showing you guys this the whole time. You
loud meatball.
No, you didn't show us that part.
Yes, I did. I showed every part.
Raw
This is not facing me. I was facing you. You guys should have seen it.
No. Bro.
I found the battery. If anyone wants to know where the battery is in the Magic Keyboard, it sits there. Thank you for watching.
That's a bigger battery than the smaller Magic Keyboard. That explains why the battery life is superb on the Magic Keyboard with Touch ID.
Today because it's Tuesday, right?
I mean, can we release
Oh my God,
this?
the hat. Go back to Sam for a second. It's so funny. Look at his hat.
Oh wait, I can choose different backgrounds.
Oh my God.
He's in a castle.
Whoa, bro! I don't like it. There's spooky skeleton.
Look at that! It's like you got a little fern in your room. That's kind of fun.
Trees?
Do you know that that they technically shoot sperm off of them? Like it's all sperm. It's a lot of sperm that comes off.
Yeah, this looks like a fucking gamer stream right here.
Hey, what's up, guys? Today I'm going to show you how to get #1 Battle Royale in Fortnite. So, step 1, make sure you guys to sub to my Twitch. Twitch.tv/ Luke Miani's wrong about the iPad 10. That's where you can follow all the latest Apple news.
Hey, you guys, I wanted to just update you on the status here with the iPad 10. I did a poll 21 minutes ago.
Your poll is bullshit, dude.
But your audience are... Okay, I also wanted to say this, and I wasn't going to say it, but now that you're bringing...
I'm going to let you finish before I tell you the results of the poll.
All right, thank you, Kanye. Thank you. Now that you took it to this level, right, where you're asking your audience, John, what Luke doesn't realize is he has a very different audience than we do.
Well, that's not the point. That's not the point. Luke has a very different audience than the people that are going to buy this product. That's
also,
it.
yes. That's what I'm trying to say. So
okay,
asking your audience, of course, they're going to say it's bad because they like to find problems.
Hang on, did we win? That matters.
Yeah.
Did we win?
High five. Can we high five?
Are you guys done coping, or can I read the poll?
You may read the poll.
Shut the hell up, bitch.
I gave it 5.
Shut your whore mouth.
Options. Okay?
5
I gave it great, good, okay, bad, terrible.
Whore.
Okay.
Okay?
Bro, you didn't even put good as an option. That is a flawed fucking poll.
Or fine.
Are you deaf?
Where's fine? He said good.
Are you deaf? I said I put great, good, okay, bad, and terrible.
I'll shut my whore mouth. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Okay,
Sam, this is why you don't have
You don't need to drop the
beaches.
Lord's name. Okay, but you don't need to drop the Lord's name on that one, okay?
Okay.
Quite frankly, I find that disrespectful.
And good. Great and good. That got 5 and 6% respectively. Okay got 49%. Bad and terrible got 35%.
So we won. Sam, we won.
Yep. Yay!
Yay! We were right and Luke Miani was wrong, and even his own audience thinks he's wrong. That's like, dude, you getting fucking cucked by your own poll is like Elon saying, should I step down? And his audience says yes.
I don't disagree with the poll. I don't disagree. You guys are so stupid. You won't even listen. I'm
ordering.
First of all, 25% of the people said that the iPad is terrible. I don't think it's terrible.
Can you believe this man?
Yeah, you better believe it. I said that it was on the lower end of mediocre, and that makes it a bad product. So,
Sam, please, can you play the music?
I agree that it's fine, that it's okay. That's the problem I have with it. But you guys are too busy screaming and yelling because people watch your podcast and you want to be goofy.
Luke, calm down.
Your meat, listening to what I'm trying to say.
Down. Nobody was screaming and yelling on this podcast. It has been calm and very friendly.
Yeah,
I didn't
agree.
Scream or yell.
There has
1 or 2 ranches.
Check the tapes. 2. I will be vindicated.
No, I'm gonna tell you right now, you're about to get shit on, bud. You're not that guy, pal, and you're about to get shit on.
Luke, you want to play VR ping pong? And put this.
I'd be down.
This
I don't have a VR headset though, so.
No,
Yikes.
John, I can't tonight. It's been too much.
I didn't ask you. I asked Luke.
Whoa, am I usurping Sam from ping pong?
Listen. When Sam and I fight, that's how we get our frustrations out.
Okay, guys. You know what? No, hold on.
Do you guys say you would fight on the podcast?
Yes.
Daily?
Just wait till February. There's going to be a bit of a.
Could you imagine if this happened if this show happened?
No. No,
just
we
stay
cannot
tuned.
do
There's
that.
massive, absolutely colossal news coming. It's early January. You're going to hear something.
And I would keep your schedules open and your travel books open. That's all. Just block out some dates towards the end of the month. You know.
Yeah, I don't want to give away the details, but just like maybe don't schedule any hot dates towards the end of February. You know, don't make any hardcore plans. February, just like you're going to want to. This is a very special event.
Leave it open.
Luke, because out of respect for you, as my last morsel of respect that I've got, I'm going to actually let you. You don't even know the reason I asked you to be on the show. It was not just because I like you. Okay. Oh. Does that make sense?
We love Luke. That's this episode. It really showed the other guests we have a level of we can control ourselves. But it was because this show is just a bunch of buds being bros, and the camera happened to be on.
People that are more famous than you.
Yeah, that's it.
I had you on because I wanted to promote your new channel, The Middle Lane.
Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, I've actually got a new video coming out tomorrow.
Bro, you're going crazy.
Yeah, well, then I'm out. I've got 3 videos that I had ready to go, and now I've expended my existing supply. Yeah, I blew my load in 1 week, so.
You're Luke Miani, you'll figure it out.
Yeah.
This show was really just like
I've always wanted to do car content.
New car channel, Luke Miani.
This was just a bro show, and the camera and the mics happened to be on, and you happened to catch it. So sorry about that.
I feel like the 3 of us, we need to work on our group dynamics so that there's less fighting involved.
Yeah, you could just get on fucking board, dude. You could just get on the boat.
Hey, you two fight a lot too. Sam was just talking about how he felt ganged up on.
We've never fought like this ever.
This was our worst fight. Is that the name of the episode? Our worst fight yet? I forgot he destroyed his room too.
We've never fought like this, Luke. You did this, all right? Just so we're clear.
I don't think that's. I'm not going to take responsibility for that.
Oh, you're not.
I just
because everyone's going to know that this. Everyone's going to remember that this happened. Everyone's going to remember that this happened on the show that featured Luke Miani, and that makes it your fault. Case closed. Thank you for listening.
All right, guys.
We're going out here
this week. This is there's. I didn't.
Yeah, I exposed a lot about myself today, didn't I?
All right. This is something I'd never like to relive. If you'd also not like to relive, leave a review on iTunes. Get a pizza. Give the Mamma Mia some love.
Why am I buying into this? I should be frustrated.
Because you love us a pizza. And we will see you guys back for Christmas episode. Very special Christmas episode. Normal special, actually.
Christmas episode?
I mean, not on Christmas, but next week. Will it be on Christmas? Whenever, after. Oh, wait.
It might be.
We're not going to be back before Christmas. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa.
Were those your pants? Was that John's pants?
And that,
cut it.
We hope you have a happy holiday from the Genius Bar.
Cut it. No, that's
and we will see you
cut the stream.
In the next episode. Bye-bye.